so important to have someone you worship. And have you ever worshipped anyone, Randolph? Beside me, just kidding.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily laugh at that, but at any rate.
No, but worshiping, I didn't mean to laugh, because sometimes people take it the wrong way. Like they think that you have to worship means, Catholic Church or church, but worshiping an individual is honoring them.
Oh, absolutely.
Is looking at them in a divine light and accepting them and surrendering to them. And whatever it is that they do, even if you don't like it, you accept it because you worship who they are, everything about them. Yes. But then this is where you have to have communication in the beginning. What kind of relationship are you having? Are you just in it for the sex? You meet someone. How could you fall in love with everybody? I've loved many, but I have never fell in love. That's why I am still not married. Because I've never fell in love. But the thing is, there's only one I believe that you can love out there, really love, be in love with. But I've loved many. I've had relationships for a couple of years, but I really loved the person, but I would never say I was in love. So you have love from many different ways. You can love someone, you don't have to be in love, and you can have a beautiful, healthy relationship. But see, for a man who's just, the foot in, the foot out, I don't think that all men are the game playing love. They get trapped in it, like it says here. They get a little trapped because they don't want to open their hearts. They don't want to feel. They don't want to be strapped down. Maybe she wants a baby. Maybe, it's like a big responsibility for men, because they come from you're the caretaker. You're the one that has, have to have the job and take care of the woman. But now it's the opposite way. The women are taking care of the men, and have wonderful careers, which a lot of us do now. And so it's kind of, the roles are reversing. The roles are reversing. So I don't know. I hope that was a good answer for you.
It was a superb answer. And as usual, you open up all kinds of new lines of thought and speculation and interest for me in saying that. May I make a confession here on Explore Ecstatic Sensuality? This is this week's Randolph Confession.
Okay.
Just as you just said, which was a major, important, and interesting thing to say, that you've never really, how can we say, really been in love, and that, how would you express it again? You've never...
Been in love. Well, I'm just saying, I have loved many. I believe, right. This is what I believe. You have many soulmates, but one twin flame. Right. And my parents were twin flames. And even though my father remarried and loved another woman, my mother was the one he was in love with, even though he was married to her 20 years and his second wife for 40 years. My mother was the one he was in love with, but my stepmom, he loved her.
Oh, wow. Fascinating.
Big difference. Big difference. And I analyzed this the whole time growing up, of how this became my whole dharma, because of the parents splitting and me going into, wanting to have that happy childhood of them. But I believe that we have one true love and we have many loves. That's my belief. And to me, that's I don't know if that's coming from an old school way of thinking, or someone that's so transformed tantrically and emotionally that, I'm not saying I'm perfect, I still have my flaws, but I am transformed in that sense to know what I want. And when I see it, I want it, and I know the difference. I know the difference. If this is sexual, if this is just love and compassion and greatness, or is this true love? How often do we get true love in life? That's going to be another topic.